echo. Though, I may be mistaken. They come and they go. But it's my job to wait and see. It may take some time. But there's nothing I can do about that. Time passes. Listen! Footsteps coming from this direction! And more footsteps coming from that direction! Something's about to happen. I must make a note. Party A from the east, Party B from the west. Worn out from travels, they both come to rest. First an official record. At first they are too exhausted for words. But then they look around them, at first critically, but then with growing admiration and delight. But too taken with their own concerns to notice the other.
Here?
Here.
It's a good place.
Yes, it's a good place.
Better than any other place we've seen.
It's a good place, all right.
To pause at. To stay at.
To make our home forever and ever.
This is our place.
Ours.
Ours.
If we took long enough to find it.
It was a long journey. But it was worth every day we searched.
It's worth every mile we tramped.
Look!
Ooh!
Just look. Ooh.
Look here!
Ah.
Look there.
Ah.
Look!
Oh!
Look. Ooh.
Of course, they could have commented on the natural advantages of the place, like the average hours of sunshine, the mean rainfall, the geological structure, and the chemistry of the topsoil. They'll find the words in time, but next, they notice each other.
Look!
Look! Look!
Look!
Party A goes into a huddle, looking warily at Party B. Party B goes into a huddle, looking warily at Party A. This is the usual pattern, nothing to comment on here. Soon enough, the spokesmen will face up to each other.
Who are you?
Who are you?
We want to live here.
We want to live here.
We've come a long way.
We've come a long way.
We won't let you drive us away.
We don't want to drive you away.
One man, one vote. That's democracy. They may not come to the right decision in the end, but that's democracy too. Not that I'm complaining. It does give a sense of responsibility. In theory, anyway.
Isn't there enough room for all of us?
Yeah, all of
Yeah.
us. Everyone. There is enough room for everybody.
Yeah.
Great, you can have all you see from there to here.
You can have all you see from there to here.
Agreed?
Agreed.
Agreed!
Do you mind if we pause for a negotiation?
For a conference.
Agreed.
Proposals, counter-proposals, resolutions, amendments, appeals to the chair, points of order, motions, votes, divisions, objections, and recounts. Everybody has a say. It can become tedious, but there is one advantage. If anything goes wrong, everyone is to blame.
We have come to a conclusion.
A conclusion is a good thing to come to. We have reached an agreement
It's always as well to reach an agreement.
that you take that stretch of country with all of its natural amenities, grazing rights, hunting rights, fishing rights, water rights, arable land, and mineral deposits.
And you take that stretch of country with all of its natural etc., etc., etc.
Furthermore,
Furthermore,
yes, furthermore, for the benefit of all concerned,
does that include us?
it includes everybody, that a line be drawn.
A line.
Yes, a line. A line be drawn to mark the place where your land ends and ours begins.
Yes, I was just about to say that line be drawn to mark the place where your land ends and ours begins.
Shall we mark it now?
Why not?
Chalk?
String?
I don't know how long I've been doing this job for. I've been doing it for as long as I can remember. Not that I'm complaining. The record must be kept. For someday, someone may learn from it.
Now that's a good line.
Though I say it myself.
I don't know.
Are you criticizing this line?
Perhaps you could make a better line.
We're all listening. What do you have against this line?
Chickens.
Chickens?
What do chickens have to do with it? The king don't know it. The king don't know
I
it.
know something about chickens. I do. There's not much you can tell me about chickens. I was brought up with chickens. And I'll tell you this. Chickens can't read.
Chickens can't read?
But
Chickens can't read? I mean, like, seriously,
Well,
chickens,
that
they're
only
stupid.
got made to the line.
They're not all to your line.
But you're chickens for that matter.
No use sticking up your trespassers will be prosecuted notices. No use sticking up your beware of the bull signs. And you might as well forget your diversions, your one-way streets, and your roads closed. The chickens go where they want to go. No use drawing a line expecting the chickens to stay on this side of it or on that side of it for that matter. Yeah, I mean, trying.
Yeah, you know, I can never see a chicken take the notice of the line.
But what does it matter where the chickens go?
Oh, if it doesn't matter, there's no more to be said.
Good, now we can get on
But
with
suppose
finishing.
it be sheep.
Sheep?
Yeah, sheep can't read either. At least I've never seen a sheep read before. Ignorant animals, really.
And I don't want to keep a sheep from straying. Especially if it can't read.
Or cows from wandering.
Or horses from getting lost.
And as for rabbits,
Alright. What do you want?
Schools for animals?
What we need are fences.
Wolves!
big enough to stop cows from breaking through.
High enough to stop chickens from flying over.
You want walls?
Shall we build walls?
Before we do anything else.
This high?
Higher. Think of the cows. This high?
Higher, think of the horses.
This high?
Higher, think of the chicken.
This high?
I think that ought to do. Yes, that should do.
Better do. Now make it fast.
And build the wall. I won't say they're right. I won't say they're wrong. It's their recorder's job to record events. Events speak for themselves. They wanted a wall, they've got a wall. One that they can't go over or through or round. Now that's a wall.
Now that's a wall.
Nothing we need to learn about making a wall.
Oh yeah.
Except how to make a way over or through or around.
Are you there?
We're here. Are you all satisfied?
Everything went according to plan. What now?
We settled down. And you?
We settled down too. It's good land.
It's very good land. We're lucky we've got good neighbors.
We've got good neighbors too. It's a good wall.
Good walls make good neighbors.
Good neighbors make good walls.
Goodbye then. There's work to be done.
Bye.
Nothing left but the wall. And the chickens on each side of the wall. And the sheep on each side of the wall. And the cows on each side of the wall. And the horses on each side of the wall. And the people on each side of the wall. It's a busy life. But the great advantage of being busy is that it occupies the mind. Work keeps thoughts under control. Thoughts are more apt to run wild than any chickens. Thoughts can fly higher than any sheep. Work keeps thoughts under control. And as long as thoughts are kept under control, there's no harm done. Except that there comes a time where all the chickens have been fed, all the cows have been milked, and all the sheep have been rounded up in the fold, and thoughts are free to stray.
I wonder what they're doing over there.
Over there, what do you think they're doing?
Why?
Why not?
Why do you want what they're doing over there?
They can't see us, can they?
We can't see them.
I just wondered.
Anybody can wonder.
Just a thought, like, do spring and summer come before autumn and winter? Or do autumn and winter come first?
Like, can anyone think?
Like, what are they doing over there?
Usual things, I suppose.
They'll be doing the usual things.
What do you mean the usual things? Things that you usually do.
Things that we usually do.
Not things that they usually do.
The things that they usually do.
You said the things that we usually do.
They're the same things.
Are they the same?
Why shouldn't they be the same?
Why should they be the same?
They're not like us.
Aren't they?
It stands to reason.
Work it out for yourself.
Just work it out.
For instance, you're not like me, are you?
not much.
You're not a bit like me.
So they're not like us.
So they're not a bit like us.
We're on this side of the wall.
They're on the other side of the wall.
Fancy living on the other side of the wall.
Fancy wanting to live on the other side of the wall.
But you could be living here.
Fancy not wanting to live here. Funny.
They've got some funny ways. Yes, they've got some funny ways.
Have they? Of course, you've got funny ways too. You've got some funny ways, alright.
We've all got funny ways.
The ways are funnier over there.
We don't even know what ways they've got.
They've got ways we don't know about. They must be funny ways.
Still, as long as they're on the other side of the wall, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter as long as they're on that side and we're on this.
I'm not so sure.
What do you mean?
I've been thinking, they're very quiet.
We're quiet.
I've got nothing to make you know that.
What about them, eh? What about them?
What have they got to be so quiet about?
It's unnatural.
It's unusual.
It's disturbing. It's abnormal. It's uncomfortable. It's sinister. It's not as it should be.
It's enough to send cold shivers down your spine. It's enough to make your hair stand on end.
Just thinking about it.
Just wondering.
What are they up to?
What are they doing behind that wall? Like what?
For instance, or even,
Not to mention,
They wouldn't. Not that.
not them.
Oh, would they really? You're exaggerating.
They're not exaggerating.
You wouldn't expect anybody to do that. We wouldn't do it. We're not like them.
They're not like us.
if you ask me, they're wicked.
Stands to reason, they're wicked lot.
They just click it.
Well, as long as they're wicked on their side of the wall, wickedness spreads. Wickedness creeps.
Wait, how long will they go on being wicked on their side of the wall?
It's a high wall.
It's a thick wall. Let them do what they like on their side of the wall.
They can't interfere with us, can they?
What can they do to us?
They could be making plans now.
Think! Just think! They could be spying on us now. Don't be silly. That's absurd.
Is it?
Perhaps we'll have to check.
It wouldn't do any harm to look. You can look if you like.
I'm not making a fool of myself.
I'll tell you what they're doing on the other side.
What? Tell us, tell us.
Tell us.
I know what they're doing.
Tell us! They're laying down in the sun like sensible people, maybe chewing on long bits of grass.
They're looking up at the sky and working out tomorrow's weather.
Or they're counting chickens.
Or counting sheep.
Yeah.
They're doing what we're doing. They're doing exactly what we're doing.
To be trusted.
Oh, look quickly.
Ah!
How? Climb up! Look over the top!
At this point, there's always a temptation to shout stop. But a recorder mustn't. It's a recorder's job to record. No more, no less. And my goodness, the fuss that's made about grammar and spelling, as if grammar mattered after. They've taken the first steps, you see. And after they've taken the first steps, others follow naturally. All a recorder can do is record.
It's all true.
They were!
Looking over.
Spying! On us!
On us!
It's a good job we looked! We caught them at it!
Were they surprised?
They never expected that! They were fairly caught! Caught in the act!
But why were they doing it?
Why would they want to do it?
Why?
Aha. We can guess.
That's only half the story.
That's only the tip of the iceberg.
They're up to no good.
They're up to something.
We must be ready for them.
Ready for anything.
Ready for what? Can we make allowances?
Oh, yes, indeed.
Why not indeed?
If we want to be made into mints,
If we want to wake up with our throats cut,
But what can we do?
one thing's certain.
there's no doubts at all. We can't stay here with them just there.
We either have to fight or move on.
Either they'll go or we'll have to go.
It's them or us!
Them!
But we've got the wall.
There's always the wall.
Hold
it down!
Pull it down! Pull it down!
Well, it's odd. Sensible actions that are not taken in the cause of peace are taken in the name of war. Like pulling down, like breaking down walls. They all happen the same as each other, but the result is never the same. As, for instance, Big fight. No, I'm not recording all the details. Every battle is the same as any other. There are some acts of treachery, some deeds of chivalry, a touch of cowardice, and a hint of courage. The heroes and the cowards and the traitors and the patriots all have one thing in common. They all end up as dead as each other. I've seen things that make this look like a squabble between sticklebacks. I'm not complaining though. I'm not giving a prize for the best battle. Every battle ends in the same way. One side thinks they have won. The other side thinks they ought to have won. Someone cleans up the mess, and the ground is left clean and tidy for the next person to fight over another time. I could moralize, I could draw to conclusions, but the conclusions are too obvious. The facts speak for themselves. They fight and fight until... Oh, is it already over? Well, I guess there's nothing else I could say before I draw the line. I thought as much. I thought there would be something like the last spark in the dying fire, the last syllable in a fading echo.
Going.
Stay now.
No, we can't stay now.
It's good land.
It was good land. We didn't need to. If only we hadn't. But we. It was the wall, you know. The wall. The wall. We should have built it stronger, thicker, higher, longer. It was the wall.
I don't want to know anymore. It's all down here, over and over again. History. The recorders kept so that someday someone may learn from it. I'm now required elsewhere. All of this becomes so monotonous. Someday, someone, somewhere. Is it possible?
And the lights would black out and the sound would fade if we had that technical setup, but we don't. It's so that's it for the moment.